meditacionesdiarias.com.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Lorena Maya, reading to you from Minnesota in the U.S. This is our adult devotional titled, I Am With You, Bible Promises for a Life of Full Assurance. Today's date is October 5th, 2023, and our reflection today is called, To Put to Shame the Things Which Are Mighty. God has chosen the weak things of the world to put to shame the things which are mighty, and the base things of the world, and the things which are despised, God has chosen, and the things which are not, to bring to nothing the things that are. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 27 and 28. Publications mingling real events with pious legends circulated among 2nd and 3rd century Christians. In those documents, we find statements that make us reflect but also laugh. I found one of them in the apocryphal book titled The Acts of Paul and Thecla. This short book was quoted by leaders who were very influential in their day, such as Hippolytus, Origen, and Eusebius, among others, which is why the document was probably written in the 2nd century. A believer called Onesiphorus, perhaps the same one mentioned in 2 Timothy chapter 1:16 and 4:19, found out the Apostle Paul was going to Iconium. Since Onesiphorus had never seen Paul, he asked Titus to provide a physical description of the apostle. Titus gave it to him, and with that in hand, Onesiphorus stood by the road to Lystra to see which passerby fit Titus' description. According to the document he had, Paul was small in size, bald-headed, bandy-legged, of noble mien, with eyebrows meeting, rather hook-nosed, full of grace. Paul himself mentions what someone said of him. Some say his letters are weighty and forceful, but in person he is unimpressive. Nevertheless, that weak, thin, unattractive man was God's chosen instrument to make the gospel known before Gentiles, kings, and the children of Israel. Your physical appearance and of other people's assessment of you do not define what God can and wants to do through you. Paul's experience proves that God has chosen the weak things of the world to put to shame the things which are mighty, and the base things of the world, and the things which are despised God had chosen, and the things which are not, to bring to nothing the things that are. This is found in 1 Corinthians 1:27 and 28. Do you feel weak, underestimated, maybe even barely useful? Then you meet all the conditions for the Lord to make you the chosen instrument to bring about changes in many people's lives. You can be a modern-day version of Paul. Thank you so much for joining us and listening in, and I wish you a blessed day.
Thank you for joining us. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at m.youtube.com/c/Meditaciones Diarias, and to follow us on our social media in Instagram at www.instagram.com/meditacionesdiarias7. May God bless you and your family.